Hi guys, my name is Marsha. So um, today I'm doing a company review about Hodlnaut. It's the latest hot in the market crypto interest paying company in Singapore. They've got crazy rates. They claim to give you 12% PA for stable coins like USDT and USDC, and like 6 to 7% for Bitcoins. So this video is not meant to put down the company, even though it's a startup, but there is some concerns as a perspective of a fellow software developer and some of the red flags that I see in the company. So without further ado, let me share my screen and let's go ahead with this. All right, so this is the website. They got a very beautiful website built out and got iOS App Store and promised 12.73% APY per year. If you go to their rates, they're all down here. First two Bitcoins is 7% plus. The cryptocurrency ETH is also 7% plus, and USDC is 12%, USDT is also 12%, and the DAI is also 8%. So with this is literally unheard of. Like companies willing to give you more than even 8% PA on your cryptocurrency and whatnot. So it does a big huge uproar in the Singapore market about fintech, about investment. Everyone is talking about it. They're like hottest boy in town. So but what I'm actually looking now is I want to review them as whether is it safe and who are them and who their team behind it, who they are, and whether they have the capability to build that kind of thing. So before we go about to talk about the team, let's look at the timeline. So Hodlnaut raised got a preceding fund of 100K from Adler. It's a entrepreneur incubator from 2019. Okay, by those two fellow co-founders. July 2020 is supposed to be a good year. They grow to team and size of 10. In January, they got 106 million in AUM, and in April they got 234M in AUM. So and in May they got 5,000 users. So if you put things in perspective, they got 3423M divided by 5. That's like per user how many $1 million are they have in their company. So it's to be honest quite crazy. So let's look at the A team or the next scheduled team that they able to build this product. Okay, so this is a company website. So it's founded by these two founders, a CTO and CEO, and this is the engineering team. Okay, and this is the risk team. So I understand that the employees in the company are just looking at this job, so I will not take a deep dive into their portfolio, review their resume as a developer, as a fellow developer. I will not do that to them, but I'll give a summary. I'll look through all their resume. I'll give you a summary of what I feel about them, but we're only going to touch on the two founders first to evaluate whether they can lead the team or not. So let's look at Juntao, the CEO of the company. So he's a founder for 2 years plus from Adler. That's where the company is founded from. So before that, he is a co-founder of a company which we don't really have a name on it, Cyberpole. So basically, it's a tech consulting firm. Okay, startup for 1 year. Before that, he working in Credit Suisse, trade reporting developer. So I guess he got a bit of finance background, how trades are done in the real world. Okay, so pretty impressive resume, you can say. Also graduated from SMU, IS with management in finance. So basically, an IS degree with major in finance and IT. So this guy is good. His resume is good. I mean, look like a good black horse to bet on in an investor perspective, right? So let's move on to the CTO. the CTO profile raised a lot of red flags to me as a fellow developer. So CTO is the guy that will lead the company to greatness, lay the technical foundation of the company, lead the team in terms of technology. So with that said, you need to have certain qualities and resume experience for that. So let's look at the CTO, same company as the follow founders, and before that, he's a project manager, or construction project manager, to be precise. So got wealth of experience, managed 40 plus people before, and did some amazing work for the company. But wait, this is not a construction company they're running. They're running a software cryptocurrency company. And where's the technical background? Maybe from previous job. So let's look now. It's all mechanical, it's non-technical, it's not software developer projects. And previously, yeah, he got some equity research experience and the internship, etc. It's all mechanical engineering, not nowhere near software related at all. So this is completely to me, in my opinion, a red flag. Like, you don't even know what is recursive functions, you don't even know how to build foundation infrastructure, no software development experience, and you are leading a team. So how does he, as a CTO, lead a team without any technical knowledge? Maybe he have a great engineering team. Okay, so let's look. I will not go to their engineering team resume. I'll just quickly sum through. So as you see, they have 3 senior engineers and engineering team. I look through all their profile. Some are decent, and also like those 3 seniors and software engineer in that company only have maximum about 3 years experience each, still relatively new. The achievement of the 3 fellow software engineers are not that great, but still decent quality profile, I guess. As for those junior position, most of them don't even have a software or computer science degree. Some even go through the boot camp and 3 months coding boot camp, and they call themselves a software engineer, and they are the one that build your product. Imagine this engineering team, these 5 people or 6 people, they are the one that manage and protect and make sure that $234 million in assets are secure. Think about it. Scary. Okay, let's go down to the risk team. The risk team is a major red flag to me. So risk team take care of the risk of and manage the company portfolio and the assets under management. The 2 of the members in the risk team are all fresh grads. Fresh grads from 2020 and fresh grads from 2021. Even though they are fresh grads, maybe they have maybe perhaps they have worked before, but none have actually held full-time job or what sorts before they graduate. So they are pretty new. So imagine a risk team of 2 fresh grads managing 234 million under management. This is freaking red flag. Okay, so maybe that's my perspective. Maybe they hire other software vendors to operate, to build the system. Those are maybe they handle different function engineering team. So maybe they can pull it off. But man, this is not a rock star team that a company that have 234 million under management will have. If you got nearly $250,000, you could have a more, I expect a stronger and more hardcore engineering team or security experts to manage the risk and security stuff. Then you look at headcount of the company: 2 founders, 6 engineers here, 2 more risk member team is 8 people, growth is 6, so it's about 14. BD is about 4, 5. They got about 20 plus people in the team. Okay, so you assuming they got 20 plus people, assuming each person is drawing 4K down a month. 20 times 4 is 80K a month, assuming they don't pay CPF. Their burn rate is about 80K, not including just for salary. If you include like software services, hosting services, and whatnot, maybe 90K. So next question is, they only pre-seed money 100K, and I'm from my perspective assuming their burn rate is 90K. So where they find the money to burn the money, where they find money to pay their employees, pay wages, and so hosting services. So typically, when you ask them, they will say, "Oh yeah, it's typical for startup to burn money. It's very normal. Okay, simple amount. You basically burn money by selling your equity to VCs and angel investor for them to have a portion of a company and use the money to for cash flow to pay your guys." So I actually talked to the Ivan, the country manager. Some questions like where they get the money for the operation budget, but they basically tell me it's PNC. So money only can come from three places. One from VC, as I mentioned, or debt ventures when they raise debt from banks for operation budget, and third will be the assets under management. So basically, AK, your money is being used to pay for the growth of the team and the maintenance of the team. And yeah, red flags, man. I will not go out on the limb to call them a scam company, right? But if we swim like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck. So I initially was super excited to want to try out their company services, but I don't think I will do it. And I recommend you guys do with your own due diligence and know fully what you are signing up yourself for. So imagine, yeah, engineering is quite new and young. Imagine there's a security breach, your money is at risk, and that's what I can say. Hope you guys like my due diligence on the company. It's a bit painful for me to come out to review another startup company like that, but when they claim they can give such a crazy return rates and also have $200+ million under asset, something's really fishy. Imagine a startup less than about 2 years out, manage a quarter of $1 billion. They will be a fucking unicorn already. So, and the name will ring out everywhere in the world. Like a unicorn is being born in Singapore, but they are not. So really red flags. Hope you guys like the video. Bye.